Good afternoon, all of you. I am Professor Shraddha Sheke from KK Wagh Institute of Engineering. Welcome to our lectures on the course Digital Circuits. In this lecture, we will talk about combinational circuits. So, objectives of this lecture are to discuss in detail what is a parity generator and what is a parity checker, and we will also design a circuit for parity generators as well as parity checkers. So, let us get started. First, let us discuss what is a parity bit. A parity bit is a bit that is added to ensure that the number of the bits with the value 1 is in a set of bits is even or odd. Parity bits are used as the simplest form of error detecting code. So, basically parity bits are the extra bit which we have to add in the given number, or we can say in the given word, so as to make total number of the bits in a given word as odd or even. Types of the parity bits. There are two variants of the parity bits, which are even parity bit or odd parity bit. Let us talk about even parity. When using even parity, the parity bit is set of ones. If the number of ones in a given set of the bits, not including the parity bit, is odd, making the entire set of the bits including the parity bit as even. Let us talk about some example. So, first number is all zeros. Given word was all zero numbers, and the highlighted word, or we can say the bold 0, is the parity bit which you have to add. So, we have to make the given number as even parity number. What does it means? After adding the parity bit, total number of ones should be even. So, initially in the first number for all 0, there is 0 times 1, means 1 is absent. So, we can say 0 times 1 is there. We have to add only one parity bit. So, if we add 1 over there, then total number of the ones will be 1, because 1 will come only one time, but 1 is odd number and we want even parity number. So, we cannot add 1 to the leftmost bit, which is called as parity bit. So, in first example we will add 0, so that total number of the ones including the parity bit will be even. Let us take the other example, that is this number. So, in this number, given number was, forget about that highlighted one. The given number was 10100001. So, 1, 2 and 3. 3 times 1 is there, but 3 is odd number. Our aim is to make total number of the ones as even. So, if you add leftmost bit, that is a parity bit, as 1, then total number of the ones will be 4, and 4 is even number. That is why in order to make the even parity, given number as even parity, we need to add 1 as a parity bit. Same thing for odd parity bit, only the thing is that total number of the ones should be odd, including the parity bit. So, let us talk about what is odd parity bit. When using the odd parity, the parity bit is set to 1 if the number of the ones in a given set of the bits, not including the parity bit, is even. keeping the entire set of the bits including the parity bit as odd. So in short, our aim is to make odd number of the ones. So same example is taken. First example is all 0. So as per our discussion on previous slide, if you add 0, then total number of the ones will be even. Here we want odd parity. So we will add 1 to the left side, which is the leftmost bit, and total number of the ones will be odd. Second example, in the given word, total number of the ones are 3, which is odd. So we don't have to change the number of count of the one. That's why we will add 0. Odd and even parity. When even parity bit will be set to 1 if the number of the ones plus 1 is even. Okay, and the odd parity bit will be set to 1 if number of the ones plus 1 is odd. First subcolumn indicates even parity number and second indicates odd parity number. Let us observe the first example, that is first row. The given number includes all zeros. So there is no 1 present in that number. That's why in bracket 0 means number of ones. I want to make that data as even parity data. That means total number of the ones should be even. So I will add 0 as a parity bit, and for the odd parity data I will add 1. Second example includes 3 times 1. So in order to make it as a even parity data, I will add one more 1 as a parity bit, so as to make total number of the ones as even, which is 4 in that case. And in order to make that data as a odd parity data, I will add 0 as a parity bit. Third example indicates it includes 4 parity bits. It includes 4 times 1. So in order to make that data as a even parity, because 4 is already even, that's why I will add 0. And in order to make that data in a odd parity, I will have to add 1, so as to make total number of the ones as a odd, which is 5. And the last example indicates 7 ones. So in order to make it as a even parity data, I will add 1, and in order to make it as a odd parity data, I will add 0. Parity generators and parity checkers. So basically parity generator is a circuit which will generate parity bit as per our requirement. If you want even parity data, the circuit will generate the ones or zeros as per the given number in order to make total number of the ones as even. And for the odd parity data, it will again generate parity bits in order to make total number of the ones as odd. Parity checker, on the receiver side there is a parity checker which will check whether the received data is having even parity or it is having odd parity, and accordingly it will generate error if it is present. Now what is the application of this, where it is used? So basically parity bits are used in error detection and correction. For example, there is a communication, some secret message is to be sent from the transmitter to the receiver side. Let us consider maybe it could be wired or wireless, but a message is to be transmitted and it should be a secret. So a sender will add, for example, sender will decide that I will send odd parity data. Then a sender will take its message in the binary format and it will add a parity bit so as to make the data as a odd parity, and it will send to the receiver. Then at the receiver side, receiver will receive the message, and receiver knows that odd parity data is already transmitted. So it will just check the number of the ones. If the received data is having odd parity, that means received message is correct. If it is having even parity, there is some error. But there is one problem for the about the parity bit is that while transmitting, because of the noise, if maybe more than 2 bit change is there, then also there can be error. For example, a sender is transmitting the data which includes 5 times 1, which is odd parity, and because of some error during the transmission at the receiver side, data received is having 3 times 1, then but 3 times 1 is also odd parity data. So maybe the receiver may think that the received data is correct, but it is actually the wrong data. So there are some methods to avoid that errors or some disadvantages, or maybe the what is the other code which can be used instead of parity, but our that is not the part of discussion in this lecture. That will be included in maybe in ITCT subject. So let us now focus on our aim, which is to design a parity generator and checker. A table illustrates even parity as well as the odd parity message consisting of the 3 bits. Now observe, A, B, C are the 3 bit message input, and there are 2 columns for the output, odd parity bit and even parity bit. So for time being, let us focus on the first column and forget about the second column, that is even parity bit. So forget about that. For example, we have to design a parity generator which will generate the odd parity data. So A, B, C, that is 3 bit message, is the input signal, and according to the input signal we have to decide the number of 1 or 0 which is to be added in order to make odd parity bit. So first number is 0, which does not include any 1, that's why parity bit should be 1, so that total number of the ones is odd. Now don't focus on the even bit, let us talk only about this now. Only this truth table we will be discussing right now, forget about even. For 0, 0, 1, only already one time 1 is there which is odd, so add 0. 0, 1, 0, again odd ones, add 0. 0, 1, 1, 2 times 1 is there which is even, so I will add 1 in order to make it as a odd parity, and so on. On the other hand, if you want to make data as even parity, then observe the last column and forget about the odd parity bit column. First case 0, 0, 0, when ABC is 0, 0, 0, we will add 0 so as to make even parity bit. 0, 0, 1, total number of the ones is 1, and if I have to make it as the even parity, I will add 1 as a parity bit, and so on. Let us consider the last example, last case, that is 1, 1, 1, 3 times 1 is there, already odd, so while considering the odd parity bit I will not add anything, but for making that as a even parity I will have to add 1, so that total number of the bits will be even. Afterwards, after this, we want to obtain the expression for output, which is odd parity bit or even parity bit. So for that we have to solve a K-map. There are 3 inputs, that's why we will select 3 variable K-map and we will simplify. So this K-map is simplified for even parity data. So this is the K-map which is solved for even parity bits, and all the singles, there is no grouping is not possible because adjacent ones are not present. So it is simplified further, and finally we will get expression A XOR with B XOR with C for even parity. And the third diagram indicates the Boolean expression for that, and the logical diagram also. If you simplify the K map from this table for the odd parity bit, then we will get the answer as A XOR B XOR C, in which we can implement. Parity checker. So observe here, basically this was, for example, for the odd parity. Let us talk about, we are interested in odd parity now. So the input signal, that is A, B, C, 3 bits plus odd parity bit, that means 4-bit input signal is transmitted, right. So that 4-bit input signal will be received by, the transmitted signal is received by parity checker. And what is the task of the parity checker? To decide whether there is any error or not. The message bits with the parity bit are transmitted. The circuit that checks the parity at the receiver side is called as parity checker. It produces the check bit, and very similar to the parity generator circuit. If the check bit is 1, then it is assumed that the received data is correct. If check bit is 1, the received data is incorrect. That means there is some error. And if it is 0, data is correct. Observe this diagram. Parity checker, n plus 1 bit code is transmitted. Obviously we have observed in previous truth table, 3 plus 1, that is 4-bit number is transmitted, and which is received by this parity checker in our example. And at the output PEC, that is parity error check bit, will be generated. It will be 1 if data is incorrect, and it will be 0 if data is correct. What is the meaning of incorrect and correct? If you are transmitting the even parity data and received data is also even parity, that means PEC bit will be 0, data is correct. If you are transmitting even parity data and received data is odd parity data, then PEC bit will be 1, that means data is incorrect. Observe the truth table here. 4 bit received, A, B, C, D are the 4 bits received. So if there are 4 bits, there are all the 16 possible combinations. So all the combinations are listed over here. Then parity error check, that is PEC. In our previous example, we have designed a circuit for even parity, right? The K map was simplified for the even parity data. That's why in the checker also, if the data is having even parity, received data is having even parity, then there is no error. That's why PEC is 0. So observe, whenever number of the bits are 1, whenever number of the ones are even, the PEC bit is 0. The first case, then 0 0 1 1, that is fourth case. Observe here, total number of the ones are 2, which is even, that's why PEC is 0. Also the second case, 0 0 0 1, total number of the ones are 1, which is odd, that's why there is error and PEC bit is 1, and so on. Then we will simplify the K map and obtain the expression for PEC. If you observe carefully, you need to simplify 4 variable K map. Again all singles will be there. If you simplify, you will get the output as A XOR B XOR C XOR D. This is the final output, and this is how we can implement the logic diagram for parity checker. Thank you.